thirsty about it, you heard me.
What you niggas doing, man? What you niggas doing over there, man? You niggas not doing nothing. Them niggas think that I ain't bout it, my affiliates.
We all understand what success is, right? So, how you define success governs how you live your life. Meaning, some of us have been blessed to have both parents. Some of us have been blessed to have those opportunities for vacations and all those things like that. That's a different form of success. And then you have some of us that only had one parent and didn't have those opportunities. That doesn't mean the success isn't different. Some success really just predicated on just graduating high school. Waking up in the morning not feeling depressed. Or just some of that minor success of not feeling that abuse on a daily basis. Now, even in this culture, in this dance, we suffer from abuse and we don't even know it. The social media abuse, the physical abuse, and we do it to ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. We suffer abuse and we do it to ourselves, meaning that we engage in conversations, engage in things that doesn't really matter, that doesn't really affect us in our spiritual and our natural lives. Okay, so some of us don't know who we are. I'm just gonna keep it 100% honest with you. Some of us don't know because we don't know what lane we're supposed to be in. Some of us in here aren't leaders. That's just the nature of it. Some of us in here aren't entrepreneurs. Some of us are supposed to punch a clock. That's just the natural beauty of being different. So getting to know who you are, I'm writing a book and there's an excerpt in there that we're talking about understanding your purpose. Because there's a process to progress. Does that make sense? Yeah. There's a process to get to progress. So it's really simple. Anybody heard of an almond tree? Yeah. So we know that's almond trees are one of the only trees that can actually grow in the dark. Okay? Meaning that they can grow in a dark place. Okay? So check this out. So you have your potter. I'm the almond tree. I'm planted. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. Okay, here comes the dirt. I have a sprout. My goal is to be the almond. I'm going to produce as many almonds. I'm going to be the best almond tree. I'm going to be stronger. I want to explore. I want to be bigger than everybody, all my counterparts, the trees next to me, all of that. I want to be bigger and better. Time goes by, I'm getting watered on a daily basis. He's showing me love. He's giving me opportunity. He put me in the front of the sunlight. I'm leaning toward the sun. He turns me around and I lean toward the sun. And every time I grow, something changes. So then as time goes on, he uproots me and put me somewhere else. Now I'm uncomfortable. Now I'm in a position where I don't know what to do. Why are you moving me and I was growing so strong where I was? Okay, so now I have to start all over again. Now I'm growing, I'm doing what I'm asked to do. I was told me to produce. I'm producing. Now time goes on, now all of a sudden he's uprooted me again, and now he's chopping parts off of me. He's chopping branches down, I'm growing strong, he's taking what's mine from me. I'm supposed to be an almond tree and I can't even produce because he's taking things from me. So when all of a sudden he gives me manure. We all know what manure is. I'm not going to say it in our language, but we know. So all of a sudden, he's throwing manure on me. Just like life. Lost my job. I'm tired of this manure. Relationship failed. I'm tired of this manure. I'm frustrated. I'm tired of this manure. Stress, manure, depression, manure. This is all the crap that he's putting on me, and I don't understand why. So time goes off again. Next thing you know, I'm growing, even with all of this crap, I'm still growing in a dark place because I don't understand why he's not loving me like he loved everybody else. He's not treating me like he treated everyone else. So I'm consistently growing. I don't care about that. I'm still going to grow and produce because that's what I'm called for. Not understanding why all this crap is happening to me. So I'm going to grow. My leaves are growing again. He takes my counterpart. He plucks all the almonds, Family's enjoying it. People are looking at him. He's selling. Everything is beautiful for them. But he separated me. I don't understand that I was literally right next to the person that you're giving opportunities to, and I'm still sitting here and you're not using me. Why? So I'm continuously produced. Next thing you know, everybody's gone. I'm sitting here by myself. And here comes the new trees. He's showing them love and he's showing them opportunities. He's giving them attention. And I'm sitting here wilting away. That sucks to be an OG, right? You know, as time goes on, I'm uprooted. Now he's giving me opportunity. Now he's giving me love once again. Now all of a sudden he's chopping things off me again. My arms are gone. My ability is gone. Now I can't produce. But this is the interesting part. When he took me out this time, he shaved me completely to nothing. Everything. The friends are gone. The opportunities are gone. The love I felt was gone. Now I have nothing. Now I'm back where he wanted me to be. Now I'm a staff. Now he's keeping me in his right hand at all times. I'm never losing connection with the Father because he made me into a tool that he can use me beyond anything. I'm not just producing the little things. He's using me as a tool to do bigger things. So knowing who you are and what you want to be doesn't mean who you want to be is who God wants you to be. So in those seasons of frustration, those seasons of anger, those seasons of stress, those seasons of depression, don't get wilted. And don't be weary in well-doing. So as you're growing, seasons change. Opportunities change. Just because you're not comfortable where you are right now doesn't mean that God doesn't have a plan for you. Just because you want to be a leader, you want to be active, you want to be known, doesn't mean that's the same lane that God has for you. That's why you're constantly in frustration. And just because you're not being booked and being put on platforms doesn't mean that God doesn't have a plan for you. That lane just isn't yours. He's giving you a chance to see it, but he's giving you something better. All you have to do is pay attention and not be weary and well-doing. So, the moral of the story, don't get frustrated where you are right now. Yes, we got depression and stress. All those things are natural on a day-to-day basis. But the one thing that we can sure enough believe that God never took his hands off of us. It doesn't matter what you believe. But I promise you that God is real. I'm telling you that God is real. I know for a fact that God is real. I'm going to give you an example. Look to the person to the right or to the left of you and tell you that you love them. Yeah? Now somebody, I guarantee you, somebody did not hear that today. Somebody didn't hear that today. So on that same token, just because we love differently doesn't mean we don't love equally. Did I catch that? You gotta understand. Just because we love differently doesn't mean we don't love equally. Showing love, being love are totally different. So when we show love, this is an opportunity in this season, now that we're coming back to normalcy, is to treat people differently. I believe it was a bigger plan behind the pandemic. It wasn't just sickness and all that. I think he separated us from each other for a reason. So now we can find who we are. So I didn't have an opportunity to see my friends because most of the crunk world, those are my friends. I didn't get a chance to see them. So now I got you where I want you to be. Now you can focus on me and you in this season. I can't run from the situation and get off and dance. I got you where I want you to be. Because now I can't keep you in my right hand with distractions. Man, God has so much in store for you guys that you don't even understand. I can tell you how I know that. This past week, and I'm going to get out of your way, about 2 weeks ago we had a phone call. And it was sad because one of the people in our community that was really, really active passed away. He was missing for an extended period of time. Some people went out and searched for the young man and couldn't find him. They found his phone and his book bag in the park where he always dances. They found his car in Galveston. They found his body in the lake. that hurt us because he was one of those people that genuinely showed love. He didn't care who you was. I'm telling you, he'll go up to you and you feel that spirit of peace. And somebody took that from us. That was a gift that was given to us to show us what love looks like. And now that he's gone, it's up to us to continuously show people what love look like and feel like. You can tell by my life, this is what love is. How many of you have ever been to my house? People that don't got their hands raised, look around. Those are all the people that I open my doors up to. One is not because, oh yeah, you got a big house. No, it's because that's how I was groomed. I want people to be at peace. I want people to be there, to be loved, to be treated properly. There's a purpose behind your life. In this season, I believe that God is going to open up those doors and show you who you are. Don't be weary in well-doing. There's a process to your progress. Enjoy the process. Okay? You feel me?